Hey, what's going on, tribe? Welcome to my channel. So I ain't hit the collective up with a reading in a little while because the energy's just been all over the place. So yeah, today I've just been guided to hit the collective up with a reading. One, because it was the summer solstice either yesterday or today. It's usually between the 20th or 22nd of June, and also it's a full moon tomorrow as well. So yeah, the energy is just going to be a bit chaotic and wild right now. So yeah, let's just see what's popping with the collective. And remember, it's going to be a general reading, so only take what resonates, right? And it's going to be a timeless reading, so when you come across this reading, it's for you also. Just wait to let the helicopter go past or whatever. How have you guys been finding these energies recently, man? These energies have just been wild and chaotic. Right, so the first card that come out is surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So you're being guided to rest. Listen to your body during this time. If your body is saying you need rest, obviously rest. Don't be using caffeine as a substitute to keep you going, right? Because we're going through a lot of upgrades, and yeah, we're changing on a cellular level, man. Um, and the body repairs itself when you're in sleep mode, in rest mode, right? So if you're always constantly going, you're gonna get burnt out way faster. So yeah, if you feel like, yeah, just do what you can, really, like rest, um, and take some time out. Rest is a part of self care as well. Like before, I never used to nap, yeah. And I was speaking to my cousin, and she said about napping, right? And then I was like, what nap? What the hell is a nap? And then I started actually getting into napping, right? Like, yeah, if I'm feeling tired, don't necessarily mean I'm going to go to sleep, but just rest, right? Like the body needs rest. I got an active mind, so sometimes the body can't keep up with the mind, should we say? So yeah, make sure you're taking time out to rest and sleep, gang, to rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul. The next card is surrender to negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly focus on positive affirmations. So, yeah, I've noticed that recently as well. That's so funny. Um, yeah, right now it's very, well, not right now, but it's very important to guard your thoughts and pay attention to your thoughts at this time, because what you think is manifesting literally almost instantaneously. Like, I was with my friend the other day, we was talking about a certain, it sounds so weird, we was talking about this big, what's it called? Big, you know, things that you blow and make a wish or whatever. We was talking about the big one of them, yeah? Like usually, is it dandelion? Dandelion. It might be about dandelion. Like you usually see the small ones everywhere, right? But then we was walking in the cemetery, right? And then she said something about one of the big ones, and then we literally looked to the right, and there was a big one right there, just one, like was in the middle of nowhere, just like grass and stuff, and there was only just one. So it's like, yeah, just that's just like synchronicity or whatever. So yeah, pay attention to what you're thinking. Try to focus on the positive. If you find yourself in negative thinking pattern, try practice affirmations or gratitude. Gratitude the last few days has been getting me along. I'm grateful anyway, but it's really been helping me a lot. Like if you're like thinking, focusing on what you have, that's just gonna multiply, right? Instead of what you don't have. Yeah. Yeah, practice affirmations as well. Okay. The next card is surrender fear. Let go of fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. So, yeah, um, some of you need to really go out and ground and work on your root chakra. If you're feeling a bit unstable, insecure, or just fearful, you're in like survival mode, right? So yeah, that's the indication that your root chakra is unaligned. So you're being guided to realign your your root chakra. There's also a lot of yellow in this card as well, so some of you may need to work on your solar plexus. The solar plexus is to do with willpower, confidence, self-esteem, and just power in general, right? So you may be being guided to balance that out. But yeah, it's very important to go out and ground during this time because the energies are just chaotic, and people think raising your vibration and ascension is about people think ascension is just about raising your vibration, right? But it's about also grounding it in, because we're upgrading. We're getting the sun. The sun is letting off. Check out the human resonance, guys, as well, and the activities with the sun, right? Because the sun is letting off flares and stuff, and them flares, they're upgrading us on a cellular level, right? And when they come off of the sun, we absorb them, and the plants absorb them and stuff, and we're upgrading. Yeah, so try not to focus um, on being fearful right now. Step out. You may be being guided to step outside your comfort zone for growth, but you don't need to be in a fearful state because of that. If it makes sense, keep pushing forward. Sometimes it may feel like you take one step forward and 10 steps back, and that's okay. Yeah. All right, let's see what else is popping. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So yeah, you're being yeah, sometimes, no, not even sometimes. The person that always thinks they're right, yeah, they're not leaving no room for growth. So they're gonna stay pretty stagnant, right? Because we cannot always be right. Because it's like if you say you know it all, you're not leaving no room to learn. If that makes sense. And thinking always got to be right is like you're just fully in ego, right? And no one's ever fully right. No one's ever fully right. It's just impossible. That's like perfectionism. Perfectionism is an illusion. Like being normal is an illusion. What is normal for the spider is chaos for the fly, right? So yeah, just surrender your need to always be right, because we're never always right. Be open to other people's opinions and other people's way of doing things, because sometimes we may think our way of doing things is the right way, when you can be open and learn new ways of doing stuff, should we say, right? The next card is surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So you're being guided to, you need to focus on yourself. You can't please some people. You cannot please, right? And you shouldn't be out there trying to please everyone anyway, right? You can only do so much, and a relationship should be give and take of energy, not just one-sided, right? So yeah, try to focus that energy on yourself. Yeah, some of you, one second. Some of yous are in that kind of rescuer mode, should we say? Like, you got to do things for other people to be liked, right? And if you feel that you have to do that, then, you need to do some work, because you shouldn't. People should like you for who you are, not for what you do for them, if that makes sense. So yeah, just be mindful of that, gang. And yeah, just focus that energy on yourself, man. You can't please everyone, and you shouldn't be out here trying to please everyone anyway, man. Let's see what else is popping. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strength, attractiveness, and power. Oh, so that's basically saying you need to stop comparing your life to others. Everyone's path is different, right? and unique to them. So don't be comparing yourself to others. Um, like success is different. Success is different to everyone. Some people may want a big house, big car, and all that. Some people may want a land and some chickens, right? So um, sometimes I think it's just yes, the ego. It depends on how you're looking at it, because some people can be envious. Oh, I want to have this, I want to have that, or some people can use it as like drive. Like, oh yeah, that's cool, man. Like, if I'm in the gym, I see someone doing, like, I'm not competing with them. If someone's in the gym and pushing weights or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, let me just put an extra weight on just to try get an extra rep out. Like, thinking, oh yeah, that's cool. Like, he's pushing more than me or whatever, but I'm not doing it to try compete with him. I'm doing it to push myself, if that makes sense. It's not comparing. It's just like more of a challenge for myself, right? So it's totally different than saying, "Oh, I want to do that much weight because he can do it." If that makes sense, that's more being be more envious, right? So there's a difference between that. So yeah, stop comparing yourself with others, man. Your path is unique to you, and make sure you're living life because the way you want to live it. Don't feel that you have to live a certain way because other people want you to live a certain way, if that makes sense. Because some people have certain expectations and stuff, and of us. Oh, that card wants to come out. Certain people may have some certain expectations of us, and we may feel that you have to live up to certain standards or doing certain things. The next card is surrender to wonder and O. Open to open to the magic of every moment and sense the O and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So you're basically being guided to kind of go with the flow, like literally go with the flow. Like if you're feeling tired, rest. If you're feeling energetic, do whatever you can to burn off that energy. Um, and don't be rigid. Some of you may need to lean more into your feminine energy to be more flexible and flowing instead of so logical thinking and rigid, right? Um, yeah, some of you may need to balance out your yin and yang, your masculine and feminine energies, because we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, right? Um, but yeah, just learn to go with the flow, man. And yes, I'm getting step outside of your comfort zone as well. Don't yeah, if you're not stepping outside of your comfort zone, you're not growing technically, because your comfort zone, you're being safe, and yeah, you're not stepping outside of your comfort zone. When you step outside of your comfort zone, you're being open to new doors and stuff, right? Um, yeah, yeah. So just go with the flow. Yeah. Don't try to force things to happen. Just let things unfold as they should. The next card is surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than play it small. So that's what's go. Yeah, I feel that as well. We're being guided to step into our full power. Um, we're shedding. That's how I feel at the moment. I feel like I'm shedding my old, and the new is coming, right? But it's kind of like still shedding, to then stand in the power of who we really are. You know, like without what's the word? How should we say it? Uh, yeah, without the things that hold us back, because without our fears and our past experiences that hold us back, right, we'll be able to stand in our full power and live up to our full potential, if that makes sense. So there may be a lot of fire energy. I'm getting Leos as well. Leo season is coming up as well soon, because there's a lion on the card. So lion, Leo, and also strength in the tarot. So you may be trying to find some inner strength right now, or finding the inner strength, should we say. and trust in your own inner strength and trust in your power, man. Know whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve, right? The next card is surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So yeah, you're being guided to listen to your intuition. Just like I was saying, go with the flow. You need to quiet your mind to then be able to receive messages and guidance, right? Because right now there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of distractions in the matrix. There's just a lot of distractions going on, taking place at this time, right? So you need to not get distracted. Right now is a good time to focus on your practices, meditating, breath work, grounding is very important. And one thing I realized yesterday night as well is I don't know what's going on or taking place, but for some reason I'm disassociating. Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. So I was practicing being present yesterday, because I was like, hold on, something I've been disassociated for a few weeks now, and then it was like yesterday it just dawned on me. It's like, dude, you're disassociating, like. And I was like, bro, okay, cool. So I was practicing some techniques to kind of reattach to the body or whatever. Don't know if it's the energy, I don't know, stuff's happening in it. So yeah, that was weird, because I kind of was meditating and was like tuned in. It was like, yeah, dude, you're disassociating, man. So I kind of practice some techniques to reconnect to the body and stuff, because it feels like there's been some separation, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm trying to reconnect. But yeah, you're being guided to listen to your intuition. Just tune in, man, and your intuition will never guide you wrong. Yeah, because your intuition is your compass for this like earth realm. Yeah, if you get like feeling heavy, drained, and alright, we'll just go with that. Heavy and drained after an interaction. It's your intuition telling you this situation is not for you. If you're feeling energized, happy, and uplifted after an interaction, this is more your intuition telling you this situation is more for you, right? And then the last card is surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let other people come to you. So yeah, you're being guided to just take non-action. Just be present, and like I said, go with the flow. Let things come to you. Don't force things to happen. And right now is the time to be still as well, because there's a lot of changes happening, taking place on an energetic level. So the more still you are, and the more the less resistance you have, the more easy the energy is to flow through you, right? So some of you may be be wearing something to do with unicorns, or be like unicorns is interesting. But yeah, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Right now is not a time for action. So, and that's interesting. That's like a synchronicity as well, because the first card was rest and sleep, and then the last card is non-action, right? So yeah, you're being guided to kind of just chill out and just go with the flow. Yeah, right now is a time for stillness. So yeah, go inwards and be still, man. But yeah, that's the guidance I've got for you guys today. If you resonated with the video, hit the comments, like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon anyway, gang. Peace, love, and that, tribe.